Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Chelsea. You know that, I know that. I'm just a lady with a bulldog, a camera, and too many opinions and crazy hair right now. So I got some other stuff to do. So we're gonna do my hair and makeup and watch a video. This video is titled Me and My Monat Story. We love that. We do not interact with these people. This is not an interactive experience. Please do not harass anyone who I include in my videos. Do not be mean, do not be rude, nothing like that. There's a difference between showing facts and calling out behavior and then just being a big old butt face, okay? Thank you. Now, one of y'all sent me this video, I think, or like the link to it on Instagram. If you want to send me any content to react to include in videos, to do a deep dive on, please follow the instructions to do so in my description box. The comments on this video, I watched like a little bit of it and I was like, there's lots of lies already. I hate it. This girl's adorable. She's super cute. I hate everything she's saying, obviously. Now, the description box of this video says, nearly 4 years ago, I decided to become a market partner with Monat. After burning out in a busy physiotherapy career and trying to scale a photography business, the phrase scale a business, red flag, run. I want to scale my business. It's not a snake. It's not a fish. It doesn't have scales. My daughter was 3 at the time, and I was completely unfulfilled, lacking passion, direction, and joy in my life. And I was eager to make an income from home. I never envisioned this path for my life, but I am beyond grateful every day for the business and the way the products have transformed my hair and skin. Want more information on starting your own market partner journey? Reach out. And then I assume that's her Instagram. I bet y'all $5 I'm blocked. I'm not blocked. What a shock. That is truly crazy. Her Instagram is adorable. I'll love it. It has a great aesthetic. I do obviously absolutely hate the Monat aspect of it because that's garbage. However, we are going to look at what rank she's at with Monat. And it looks like she is a market builder with Monat in Canada. And guess what else we're going to do? Because we like facts here. So we are going to pull up the Monat Canada how do you spell? I don't know. Canada income disclosure statement. And we'll have to look at the 2022 one because yes, it's 2024, but the one for last year hasn't come out yet, I believe. Typically it comes out in like sometimes April, sometimes May, sometimes March. Last year it came out pretty late, which was crazy. Super crazy. So let's look at this, and I believe it's going to pull up a PDF for me, I think. So we're going to look at this one and the Monat income disclosure statement. It says that market builder, oh yikes, so that's only the 3rd rank, and the average monthly gross earnings, which is interesting that it says monthly instead of annual because the US one says annual. $868 for the average. Again, we always want to look at the median instead of the average, which is wild, but that amount per month would be around $10,000 per year. So with that, we have always looked at the median income, but the median income is always lower than the average income because when you're looking at these types of figures, if you have someone who's making $1 million a year or 20,000 a year, and there's just one person at that crazy end, and then there's, these crazy outliers, and then everyone else is down at the bottom, that big number is going to skew the numbers this way towards that bigger number. So it's important to look at the median because then you're actually going to get a better idea of, okay, what are most people at this rank making? It doesn't say the median, it says the average, which again is not what an average person makes at that rank. Just keep that in mind. And I know I've said that a billion times, but I think that's really important to understand. And let's say around 10,000 a year, that's before taxes. Aren't people in Canada taxed more than people in the US, right? I don't know how that works. I don't live there. Canadians, let me know, y'all. Let me know in the comments below. What's that like? Arguably. Anyways, so 10,000 per year, that's not much. That's not much, especially with the economy and the world we live in and inflation and all that. And take taxes out of that, take their expenses out of that. Again, it's revenue versus profit. So that would be, I mean, around like what, 6,000, 5,000? That's crazy. Like, girl, you made this video and you're making around 5,000 to 8,000 a year. At that rank, I'm not saying that's what she makes, but probably more so than not, that is what she's making. But of course, we won't be able to know because of course the FTC says that they can't make false income claims. which most of them do, or lifestyle claims. But then Monat themselves in their policy and procedures says that they can't show their checks. They can't show their income, which is wild. It is so wild. Also, those types of things can be doctored, so just keep that in mind. And that's not me shaming this person, of course, but obviously once you are recruiting people and being like, oh my gosh, look how amazing this is and look how much money I'm making. Well, let's look at the income disclosure statement.
My name is Melinda Murray and I have been a Monat market partner for almost 4 years. But prior to starting my Monat business, I was a physiotherapy assistant in a very, very busy physiotherapy clinic, and I honestly loved it. I've always had a passion for helping people, and I didn't want to get into nursing like so many women in my family did because I just couldn't handle the guts and gore of nursing. So I decided to pursue a career in physiotherapy. I loved talking to people. I loved helping them go from being injured and unable to work or unable to do the things that they enjoy in their everyday lives to recovered and back to work, back to their lives, back to the things that they enjoy.
So I'm so interested that she's saying, maybe where it says that she's a market builder, maybe that's not correct. Because like you're saying this with your with your full chest. Are you that? I know sometimes like the website will say like your career rank instead of like your paid as rank. Like your paid as rank is like what you are now, I guess. And then your career rank is the highest one you've gotten to, I think. It's just real strange. Oh no, she should not have done that. Well, we'll see. I DM'd her and asked her, I said, hi, what rank are you with Monat? So anyways, let's continue.
Super fulfilling, but it was also very exhausting because the clinic was super duper busy. And I was both the secretary and the physiotherapy assistant, and the clinic continued to get busier and busier, but we didn't get more help. And it really just sucked the joy out of life. I know that sounds dramatic, but it's true. It really sucked the joy out of life for me because I would come home.
Okay, that's one inconsistency that I'm seeing so far is a lot of times, and I'm so sorry if you're like hearing my hair be crazy right now. Listen, we're postpartum. Leave me alone. This is none of your business. Maybe I should use money. But it's just really interesting because it's like they'll say things to make it seem like they had such an amazing career and that they were like so successful and like they were so burnt out though. And it's like, well, I was so successful already. And then I joined Monat and like now my life's way better. You'll see two versions typically of like the rags to riches story. It's either like, I lived in a basement, my life was horrible, I was so poor, or it'll be like, hey, I was already super successful, like when it came to money, but I was so unfulfilled. I even took the chance. Like I knew this was a better option. And so a lot of times what they'll do is they'll try to like build up like where they were or kind of be vague about it. But what's interesting is that she said, I had a career in physiotherapy. If you are in physiotherapy, girl, drop that down below. Let's talk about it. What is it? What do you do? What's your opinion on this? Because when I hear someone say, I was a secretary and an assistant, a physiotherapy assistant, that could be misconstrued as like, oh, I was a physician's assistant. Like, no, you weren't a PA. It sounds like you were working at this doctor's office or whatever, this therapy office, and you were an assistant, but also like you were the front desk person. And I'm not trying to be mean, but it's like, what? I don't like that. Do not like that at all.
Completely exhausted. I had a 3-year-old daughter who wanted to play. She's very high energy, and I had no energy to play with her. I had no energy to be a wife. I didn't want to cook, didn't want to clean. And I was very angry that all of my weekend was spent catching up on all of the housework, all of the errands, all of the trying to fit the family life into 2 days on the weekend.
That's life. Like, do you think I even work from home. I work for myself. I am a work from home mom, like they call themselves. I'm exhausted and I don't want to make or fold the laundry. I don't want to make dinner, but like we do, like we're adults, girl, you're a mom, you're primary parent. So yeah, you're gonna do that. It absolutely drives me insane. I'm not trying to be like, oh, well, now that I'm a mom, like I hate this, but it's like, I do carry the majority of like the household load and work. It frustrates me even more, I think, now that I'm on like the opposite side of this, you know? opposite side. Anyways, you get it.
I was starting to burn out very quickly. I also had a photography business at the same time that I was actually trying to scale into a full-time business, and very quickly learned that it doesn't actually give me the freedom to be a stay-at-home mom. I was also 6 months pregnant at the time, so I had so much going on.
Listen, I'm sure this girl's so nice. I'm not sure. I don't know. But I've already complimented her multiple times. I don't know why I feel like I got to do it again. She's beautiful. I'm sure she's got beautiful children, a hot husband. I don't know. I'm trying to be nice. I quickly learned that growing a business that I owned didn't give me the freedom to be a stay-at-home mom. No, because you're a business owner. You're not going to be an actual business owner and a stay-at-home parent. That's not possible. Those are opposites that do not attract. This industry, I was about to say, is really starting to piss me off. Girl, it's been pissing me off for 4 years. But oh my Lord, like, it's not even just this industry. It's the patriarchy. And no, it's not just her that's like frustrating me. It's truly the patriarchy. And multi-level marketing companies thrive off of that. Absolutely, they thrive off of that. And people can say all day long, you just pick on women and you're not for women. I'm actively fighting the patriarchy for us, doing it for us. And guess what the patriarchy is doing? Guess what this industry is doing? It feeds off of that, and how we are supposed to be stay-at-home mothers, and God forbid you let your kid go to daycare, or you have a nanny, or you have some type of help. That means that you're a horrible mom. No, it doesn't. Like, you being a mother doesn't have to be your personality. Or if you want it to be, great. If there are some people that just feel like they were meant to be a mother, and that's amazing for you. I love that for you. Absolutely. But then the patriarchy comes in, and these type of companies, and they're like, well, you have to build a business too. You have to be a boss and a stay-at-home mom. You can't do both. And we shouldn't act like we can, because that's where we snap. That's why there's that show called Snapped. I'm really on my soapbox today, and I'm not going to apologize for it.
So I had 2 careers that I really, really loved, but that were just sucking the life out of me.
Sorry, another thing. Being a secretary is not a career. It's a job. I hate that I'm even saying it, but just like cut and dry, it's not. I saw a reel the other day that someone was like, I might be acoustic, I don't know. And they meant autistic, but like they purposely said it like that. It was great. Anyways, I don't know why that just came in my brain. I think it's because I'm thinking like so black and white with it. But again, that's so important when it comes to these types of pitches and this type of sob story and the My Story videos, because this is what you're using to recruit people. It looks like I'm crying. I've just been coughing. It's insane because it's like, you can't just make up a new term. You can't just be like, I was a career woman. You were a secretary. And there's nothing wrong with that. Just want to make that clear. Like, I'm not belittling anyone's job, but when it comes to your pitch for this, it's so unethical to like make up different words or try to inflate things in order to change your story to make it seem more either like relatable or to try to appeal to moms who are just wanting to stay at home and like still bring in money though and like have the best of both worlds. And it's like, you can't do that unless you're going to recruit 1,400 people below you. No, you can't do that.
That were just sucking the life out of me, and it was so frustrating. So then in 2020, when the world shut down, I was laid off from my job, and it was like, glorious day. I was so excited because I was like, this is like a vacation. Everybody's shutting down for 2 weeks. Like, sign me up, give me a 2-week vacation, please and thank you. And of course I was concerned about my unborn child. I was like, I don't know what's gonna happen. So just crazy times, of course, we know. And so I was at home.
I'm sure she's probably just joking and like being facetious, but I can't imagine that like that was her actual reaction. And I don't know, it's just the way she just said that. It like doesn't seem like she's joking. Then again, I'm not the greatest like person to be able to gauge if people are joking or not, because I'm typically wrong with that, especially like in my comment section. People will like make a joke and I'll be like, actually that's false, and they're like, girl, I was joking, stop it. I'm like, oh, okay. All right. I don't know. It's just really interesting that she's like, oh, I got laid off and, you know, it was great. And it was a vacation. Like, yeah, I was worried. And it's like, I just remember like they did this all hands on deck call. And it was even after like the 2-week shutdown thing. Cause like we kept trying to like push off letting go of 80% of the company. But it's just wild how, I don't know. I feel like that's a great little sliver and like little example of how like truly possibly this lady like doesn't have like a wonderful grasp on reality, or hey, maybe she has a husband with a super, super, super reliable, stable job that she's not even talking about, to where she doesn't even really have to work. So that's another thing that really chaps my ass. when it comes to these pitches, my story, they're like, oh, I, am able to do this full time. And it's like, well, how? Y'all have what, 3 kids now, 2 kids? I don't know how many. Like, what does your husband do? Like, stop making it seem like this is what gave you freedom. Like, no, you were able to, maybe now you don't have to pay for childcare. So it really like evens out. But hey, you're able to bring in like $500 a month, which is great, sure. But it's also like, how much are you actually working? What do you actually have to do? Are you constantly on Zoom calls? Like, are you stressed because people are dropping out? Do you have to do shit like this?
And I was having a grand old time with my daughter. We were cooking and baking and sewing and making and planting gardens. And it was just a fairy tale until all of our savings ran up because I was at home. I wasn't making an income.
Actually, wait, maybe, I don't know. I keep having to remind myself she is in Canada. I don't know if they have, I don't want to just assume that like they have like disability, right? Like the state funded like disability programs, like, I mean, if you're in the US, you know what I'm talking about. But like businesses will pay into unemployment insurance. And then if someone gets fired, they can file for unemployment. Like for instance, I pay into unemployment insurance, which is silly because it's like, none of you are ever leaving me. Bold of you to think that. Like, I'm never firing y'all. Goodbye. But it's real interesting that if they do have that, it's like, then why did all your savings like run up? Like, was your husband, spouse, whoever, like, was he also laid off? Because dear God, thank the Lord, mine was not when I got laid off because yikes. But also, again, it's like most of us were able to get like those disability payments that were able to help us along. And I mean, they're super low. In some states, I get it, but it's just, I don't know, it's just interesting.
Prior to all of that even happening, my husband was like, hey, someone I went to high school with, she started a business. I know you're really struggling with not having hobbies and things that you enjoy, and you like to do your hair, and you're really into beauty things and girly things, and you're struggling with not having hobbies and doing things you enjoy. That's super sweet if that actually happened. And I don't want to be like, especially with being a mom of young children, you can definitely feel like you're like losing yourself in that. I personally have like taken up like gardening and like doing that type of outdoor shit. Like I'll take being outside with me and Wiggum and all that. And I love it. I'm obsessed with it. It's just interesting because it's like, oh, well, you can start this business. It's like, girl, you could have just started a YouTube channel. You could have just started doing that on Instagram, like, and on social media, which you're already doing. But when like you look at her Instagram, like she's not doing Get Ready With Me. She's not actually sharing products. It's just all, look at these email payment confirmations. She was an introvert. You're an introvert. I think maybe this is a good way for you to make money from home. And I immediately was like, nope, it's not for me. I don't do network marketing. Are you kidding me? I'm way too shy. There's no possible way I could be successful at this. You have to be outgoing and you have to want to talk to people and all the things. I rejected him for a long time. Meanwhile, I was actually digging into network marketing, different brands of network marketing, and of course, asking a ton of questions about Monat, getting the background, the information on becoming a market partner, all of the things. And finally, after I had been laid off and off of work for a month and a half, I said, I think I need to set my pride aside and I need to give this a try because first of all, my hair sucks. It was fried off. I'll post a picture in here. It was fried off. It was a mess. It was super oily. There's so much going wrong with it. And I was so ready to just have a Britney moment, a Britney meltdown.
First of all, what we're not going to do is talk about a Britney moment and compare to that in 2024, especially after her book has come out. If you haven't read that, you definitely should. Actually, the audio book is amazing. It's quite crazy. I finished it in one day. I also listen to things at like 1.2 or like 1.5 speed because I don't have the time and can't focus. Anyways, I still have not heard that they were like struggling financially other than like our savings ran out, which like obviously, yeah, that's probably not good. Don't do that. All I'm hearing is like, I was bored and unfulfilled. Then start an actual business. Don't join a pyramid scheme. And also her picture, like did she edit all this? Cause like, that's actually pretty good. Do it, girl. Look at those transitions. You're doing great. Put focus into that and not Monat. I think a lot of people don't realize is like, if you are doing money and then try to like become an actual influencer or YouTuber or whatever, that's going to dissuade people from following you. I'd say a lot of people tell me, oh, I didn't realize that this person, kind of like the TikTok PI lady, they're like, I didn't realize that this person was insane until she started shilling it nonstop. And then I stopped following her and I'm like, ooh, yikes for her. I looked like this. And it's like, well, yeah, if that's not your natural hair, you're not going to someone good. Also, that's a horrible quality picture. Like, also your hair wasn't styled. It wasn't blown out. Like, look, your hair is beautiful now for sure, but it's not Monat that did that for you. It's that you were using a type of system and not just shampooing and whatever your hair. And you went back to your natural color. It's not just Monat. Like, wow, did Monat change your hair to brown? Did Monat, you just washed your hair and then it came out styled like that? Wow, that's insane. That's so cool. That's not what happened. And let's stop acting like it did.
Shave all my hair and start over again. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give these products a try. And if that doesn't work, then maybe I'll resort to shaving my head. But I didn't want to go with just the VIP route because I did need to make money at the same time. So I got my product pack as a market partner after asking a bajillion questions. And here we are, almost 4 years later.
Did you ask to see the income disclosure statement? Have you seen that? Have you seen how most of you don't make money? Have you? Have you seen that? Have you seen it?
I really honestly thought I'm going to do this for like maybe 3 months and then I'll probably quit because it's probably not gonna work out for me. It's working out. It's working out so well. 13 months after starting my business, I actually told my boss, peace out, I sell shampoo on the internet now, I'm not coming back to work, which was terrifying, but so exciting, and I've been doing it ever since.
So she did go back to her job, which is interesting. And then after 13 months, she told her boss that she was leaving. Now, my question as well, it's important to understand this, is how much were you making? And again, this is why I think that she, in my opinion, is over embellishing, not over embellishing, exaggerating, embellishing. I think it's just embellishing. Anyways, I don't know how to speak. Embellishing what her job was, because then it will sound like she made more money. And then it will sound like she started making that type of money within the first 2 years of Monat. But I really do think that building up, like, oh, I had this great career in like the medical field. You were a secretary. Secretaries are great. That's draining work. I completely understand, but let's not act like it's something that it wasn't. But like I said, I think they'll do that to embellish their story and to make it seem like, oh, wow, you quit, like you were able to replace your income. Well, what was your income? Always ask further questions, always ask for facts, always ask for something to back it up and actual figures and stuff like that. Don't just take what they say.
Exciting, and I've been doing it ever since. I love it so much. It has been the best personal development journey, along with a compensation plan.
You know what is a great personal development journey? And guess what? It costs less than staying in Monat. It costs less than Monat products. I know a lot of people don't like BetterHelp. I used it for so long. This is not a BetterHelp ad. And I used it for so long and loved it. And I'm looking into other alternatives that, is online therapy. And for like $80 a week, I had unlimited access to my therapist and I loved her. I didn't like the first one I was assigned to, but I like the second one. But yeah, I'm looking for other alternatives because I don't want to use BetterHelp because y'all don't like it, even though I liked it. But still, anyways, so personal development journey, go to therapy. How about that, buddy? With a paycheck, is it with a paycheck? Like that is a cult. Through and through, that's a cult.
And that sounds corny, but it's true. I'm completely unrecognizable now compared to when I started. And that's all because of the confidence that I've gained with this business.
Confidence, read as delusion. That's very interesting too. It's like, I'm completely unrecognizable. Is that a good thing? Because I don't think that's a good thing. You're a completely different person since you started this job. She's referring to like, it's changed you like as a person. That is another red flag. Why has it done that? Is it because it's brainwashed you?
The passion I've gained in this business, having something for myself.
Passion for what? For selling shampoo? No. Because whomst is passionate about selling shampoo? No one. Ask any of the Monat girls. They're not passionate about it. Passionate about how she just said, having something for myself. Girl, you could have started a podcast. You could have become an actual influencer and had that for yourself. I mean, it seems like she's pretty great at content creation.
That isn't being a mom, that isn't being a wife, that isn't keeping a household. Something that I can really plug into and enjoy every single day has boosted my confidence so much. And
I agree that that's really important. So important. I know far too many people that being a mom or being a wife and their kids' hobbies, they're the type of people that will make their spouse's occupation or their kids' hobbies their entire personality. And that's exhausting to me. It's like, well, but who are you? Like, what are your hobbies? Like, what do you do? And yes, it's really important to have something for yourself like that. And of course, it's very easy during like postpartum to feel lost like that. And I get it, man. I completely get it. I'm with you. That's just so sad. It's like, well, then like work out or do like homestead stuff. Or I don't know. It's frustrating because it's like they really got you. This is the type of person that will probably never get out or will never listen to facts because she's like, yeah, but even if I like don't make any money, I like love the content creation aspect of it. I love having something of my own. And it's, you know, it's given me so much confidence and I'm a completely different person. And like, I owe so much to it. Like I'd be no one without this. And it's like, no, that's not true. They're just using you. They don't care about you. Please don't cry. That's embarrassing. Her shirt's so cute though. And that black lamp. Love it. And all those plants she got. I don't want to be like, it's embarrassing, but come on. And you're more than a Monat market partner. That isn't for you. It's for them. It's for the patriarchy. Personal development with a paycheck. That's a cult.
It's just the best. I love it so much. It's truly a business with personal development and character building, which I never received. Never received that in any career prior to this. Since starting my business.
With any career prior to this. Again, you can just say job because that's not a career. And also, yeah, I mean, if you're not working in like a like pretty modernized like corporate setting, you're not going to have that because guess what? You're an employee and you are there to make money. You're not there to become a better person. That's none of their business.
I've helped so many women earn paychecks, start their own businesses, grow themselves in their own confidence and self-esteem journeys, as well as I've been on trips.
Building up so many women in their self-esteem journeys. A big reason for this is the love bombing that will happen in multi-level marketing companies. And that's real sad because do these people actually know you? Probably not. I mean, realistically, are you trauma dumping to them? Probably. But are they using that to manipulate you and to, if they know it or not, and to then come back and love bomb you? That's something that a, God rest her soul, top network marketing rep who is no longer with us was like the queen of, is like having you love bombed all up in there. It can happen to anyone. Anyone can get love bombed and manipulated into these types of situations, these types of high control groups. That's what they do. That's their specialty. Their specialty is not shampoo. It's not being a boss. It's manipulation.
So many trips. I should have counted before this, but lots of trips, tropical trips, Vegas trips, conference trips, just so many amazing destinations and
work trips. You've traveled for work. It's not a reward.
Places that I never would have been able to go to had it not been for this business. Because prior to this business, I couldn't afford to travel. I couldn't afford to take a day off of work. My hubby and I, we got married, we went on our honeymoon, we had kids. That was it. We didn't travel. So I'm so grateful for all the travel that I've been able to do. And there's so many more exciting trips coming up in the future that I'm so excited for. I'm excited to have my team there. You can actually start earning the trips earlier on in the business, which is so exciting. This year, my team and I, we are working hard together towards earning the Cadillac, which is so exciting. That's actually at the middle rank of the compensation plan. So if you're interested in having a white Cadillac in your driveway with...
Hey, guess what? It's not your team that's going to earn it. I'm sorry, is it a timeshare? Do all of you share it? No, it's yours. I guess that's her goal for this year because she posted this in February, early February, I think. No, it's not their goal, your goal. But again, that's just a perfect example of how you can't do anything in specifically this company, but in network marketing companies without a team. Sure, you can make pennies here and there. You can make pennies here and there, but no. We've already learned that the top reps in Monat, some of the highest earning ones, specifically Jacqueline Jacqueline Ortega. She was the top earner for, I think, at least 2 years. And guess what? One of those years, her income was like 90-something% from her downline. Almost none of it was from her own sales.
In your driveway with the car payment coming into your bank every month. Cannot recommend it enough.
Every month, if you actually maintain that rank. And if you don't, guess what, girl? You're going to be making $1,000 payments. It is in your name, obviously, but it's a trap.
We get paid 5 times a month as market partners, so we get commissions every Friday.
You get commissions every Friday that's like your sales commissions. And then the 15th of every month, like, why do I know more about this than you do? Then the 15th of every month, you get your your actual bonuses, like the ones that are from having a downline, from recruiting new people, generational bonus, your Smart Start bonuses, your car payment bonus, motor club bonus. And if you actually get those. So it's not, oh, I'm paid 5 times a month. I get paid every Friday. That's my commission. Girl, let me see. Let me see some of that Friday commission you get. Let's see it. Is it $14? Because it sounds like it's $14. Even for people who do have the Cadillac, even for people who have like 200 people under them, that's just your personal sales commission. Most of these people are not making hundreds and hundreds of dollars every Friday. Okay.
And we get our bonus check on the 15th of the month. There's also 10 ways to earn.
Oh my God. Didn't they used to say 7? Let me know, girlfriend. What are those 10 ways to earn?
10 different bonus levels that you can stack to create absolutely insane bonuses. Another amazing bonus program that we have available is for new market partners. So when you just start your business, you've signed up, you've joined my team, I'm helping you get going,
or just don't even talk about how there's 10 ways to earn. What? This is a horrible pitch. I guess manipulative, I guess it works, but like, yikes. So that's great. Also, I do have a theory that the Smart Start thing, why they do that is because it gives you the illusion that you're going to be able to make so much more money. And they push you to do that because not only it gets you to recruit more people, obviously, and your upline wants you to recruit more people so that you can rank up faster, so that they can rank up faster. But I have this idea that they do this so that you don't try to cancel within 30 days. So that it's like, well, you already made this money, so like, just keep going. But are you ever going to be able to make that much money again? Probably not.
You get going, you actually have the month that you enroll and 2 full consecutive months following to earn what we call Smart Start bonuses, which is bonuses specifically designed for new market partners so you can make back the money you invested in your product pack, as well as just get your business up and running, which is super duper cool. I love that they have this for new market partners. And through the whole process of launching your business, we have so many team chats and so many conversations going all the time, every single day with each other. We celebrate each other in those chats. We have weekly team calls on Zoom where we get together, we learn things, whether it's mindset, business, basics, how to grow your social media, so many different trainings, many different subjects.
How to grow your social media. If that actually worked and was valuable, all of you would have over 10,000 followers on Instagram and on other platforms too, but you don't because it's truly wild to me that these people continuously have trainings and calls and all this. It's like, okay, if you're new in the company, then sure, be for the first 2 months, 3 months, whatever, like a normal job, be in training, be in that probationary period and attend all of those so you can retain all that information. But if the information was actually helpful and worked, when applied, then you wouldn't have to get back in there multiple times a week. It's so wild.
Trainings, different subjects. There's going to be an answer to a question that you have when it comes to growing your business, which I absolutely love. I also really love that Monat does not have pressure on you as a new market partner. There's no obligation to sell a certain amount per month. There's no obligation to make monthly purchases yourself as a market partner. There's no inventory that you need to keep. Everything is shipped direct from our warehouse to your VIP customers, so you can dust your hands of that chaos. And there's also no monthly fees. I know network marketing isn't for everybody.
There's no monthly fees. There's no pressure to sell. I do appreciate that she did not say there's no monthly sales requirements because yeah, there is. Absolutely there is. But I think she worded it like that for that reason. Although there's been a bunch of other false things that she said during this, which is interesting.
Not new news around here, but this isn't your grandma's network marketing company, okay? We do things different here. And the reason Monat chose to distribute their products via a network marketing business model is, first of all, the Erdenata family was very, very successful in network marketing before they moved to Miami in 2014.
No, also, they're scammers, in my opinion. I cannot stand them. They're Also, the reason why any company does network marketing in that route is because the products would not sell as well if they were not network marketing. Starting a network marketing company is going to guarantee you customers, because who's your actual customer base? The reps. You are making money off of them. What other company are you going to make money off of your sales reps? Like off of them spending money? That's not how that works. Any sales company that does not provide you with leads, who wants you, I'm putting on way too much concealer. Listen, I don't care. Leave me alone. And who doesn't have you be a W-2 employee is a red flag. In my opinion, yes, there are legit ones that maybe will have you be 1099, but in my opinion, no.
When they moved to Miami, they gave up their old network marketing business with the company that they had.
Also, no, they didn't. It's the same company that Alicora or whatever owns. They still own that company. Yeah, Monat is owned by Alicora. They also own a company called Project Beauty that started in 2016. Okay, yeah, so it is an MLM. So it's just interesting that like these people don't even get their information right. It takes just a quick Google. Like literally just Google it.
Products that were not only safe and effective and naturally based and actually going to really address hair health at the source of hair.
Just because something's naturally based does not mean that it is good for you. You know what else is plant-based and naturally based? Arsenic, but also poison ivy. Also cocaine and heroin, because that comes from poppies.
They formulated products that are specific to different hair concerns with all of the information that they gather. So somebody with curly hair can't use the same kind of products with somebody that has thin, fine, oily hair. Products that need to be custom recommended to our VIP customers. Okay, that's very interesting because this is not revolutionary. A lot of companies do this. A lot of companies do this. Like, I just hate that they're like, this is the first ever hair care No, it's not. A lot of companies have like actual hair care systems. For instance, one that I really like, where is it? Who's it by? Dry Bar? The shampoo and conditioner that I use, that I use now is by Dry Bar, and it's the hydrating shampoo and conditioner and also the smoothing shampoo and conditioner. And I really like it. And then I also use their heat protectant and then their liquid glass like collection and stuff too. So it has like a system that you can use. And also Olaplex has that too. And Redken and Fanola, which I actually changed hands like a year or two ago. I haven't tried their products since they like completely shut down and rebranded and started a whole new company and all that. So our VIP customers, you can't just put it on a drugstore shelf and hope that people are getting the correct product because they've put... Why not? People can't read? I mean, I'm gonna, that makes no sense. I mean, I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna, find products that work better for my hair. Like, it's literally not that hard. You can't just trust people. Is that why you can't put it on a shelf? Time and energy into training us as market partners on different hair needs and concerns, the science of the hair, the science of the products, so we can properly recommend the products to somebody so they get the correct hair care routine to get the best result. So they chose to use the network marketing model, not only because they love network marketing, they fell in love with it before they moved to Miami and created Monat. Plus they want to help average people like us make an income from our phone. No, it's because they can make more money doing that. They saw that they made more money before and then they wanted to continue to make more money. Because otherwise they cannot guarantee that they are going to make money. They have a built-in customer base with you dorks. You're not dorks, you got scammed into it. What am I doing with my face? I don't want to talk about it, okay? I don't want to talk about it. Wherever possible. So that is a little bit about me, my story, and how I got started with Monat, some of the amazing perks of becoming a market partner. And if you have any further questions, please let me know, but I cannot wait to welcome you to the team. Have a good day. First of all, gorgeous. I know that's irrelevant to like being a scammer or like not, or like being like having camera presence. Listen, I just gotta say, she cute and I like that shirt. You know what I don't like? Anything else. I just got great hair. I don't think that has to do with Monat though. Comment section on that video did make me very happy. I actually screenshotted some of them. So let's go ahead and look at that. I commented and said, I like that black lamp a lot. Okay, so I commented and said that. And then I also said, these comments make me so happy. Good job, y'all. The majority of reps in Monat in 2022 made $0 and lost money. That was with the US income disclosure statement. I didn't know she was in Canada. However,
Same thing. Over 90% of top reps' income come from their downline regarding the US reps, but that's for the whole company, no matter where you are. That's a pyramid scheme. I'll be debunking everything said in this specific video on my channel next week. And someone said, I know you're not ready to hear the truth about MLMs yet because you seem very sweet and hopeful. I agree. She does sound very sweet and hopeful. And I love that she's, in that stage of life, but also that makes me really sad because she is being lied to. And I mean, we already heard a bunch of the mistruths that she, I'm assuming, has been told, but therefore is reiterating. And that's still not okay. Just because you think it's true doesn't mean it's not a lie. It doesn't mean that it's right. But I hope you will be soon and get out before you spend too much time and money hitting your ranks every month in hopes of making it to the very few that make a livable income. But I do recommend looking into some YouTube creators. Oh, like Hannah Alonso. Yay. Yeah, Hannah's great. Hannah would definitely be better for this person to look at, not me. I am not as nice as Hannah. Hannah is an amazing soul. If you are not already subscribed to Hannah Alonso, please do. And Deanna Mims and Isabella Lanter and all the other people. And actually, I really like Julie Anderson lately too. She's real great. I like her a lot. Very educational. And she's still sassy and funny, which I love. That's what I like watching, is like sassy, funny, and like facetious and sarcastic and all that, because that's how I am. It said to get a different view on it, wish you the best. That was very sweet. I don't know who that person is. If you're watching this, good job, girlfriend. Your team isn't getting the car. You're getting the car through their efforts, which is absolutely true. Good job, Glenda. I hope the business training includes how to do a profit and loss statement. Oh, girl. Those trips are not vacations. They're work trips you pay for. Goes on the business expense side of your profit and loss statement. Oh, girl. According to the FTC, over 99% of people who join an MLM make little to no money or lose money. I hope you find a way out and know that you deserve better. Y'all, this is amazing. I know I always say, like, do not interact with people. This is not a petting zoo. Please don't do that. This is a great example of like, yeah, please do this. Like, this is so sweet. I love this. This is wonderful. Next one said, there's a ton of videos breaking down Monat and how it's a scam and other truths about MLMs. I'd encourage you to look at info about it outside of what Monat told you. That's very important. It's like when people comment on my videos where I mentioned that Jehovah's Witness is a cult, and they'll be like, why don't you ask the elders of the organization? They'll tell you the truth. And it's like, why would I ask people at the top of the cult? Why would I do that? That makes no sense. What are you talking about? You seem like the sweetest person who got caught up in an MLM. That happens a lot, myself included. MLMs are commercial cults and take advantage of people. I hope one day you'll be able to wake up from it. I love this so much. This is amazing. Y'all are beautiful. And the person who gave this, who quoted the FTC, said, also, your shirt's real cute. It is. Her shirt was so cute. And then someone else said, scammer, scammer, scammer. I mean, knowingly or unknowingly, I mean, she's still doing it. If you are perpetuating false information, then yeah, I mean, you're lying. You're giving false information. That's not okay. Even if you believe it to be true. So, I mean, that's not all right, especially when it comes to, your sales pitch and trying to recruit people into what you're also doing so that you can potentially be successful at what you're doing. I am not sure if she has read any of those comments, especially because with her YouTube channel, there are people who will like just put that out there so they like have a place to put the video, just like upload it to there and then they can like embed it somewhere else or like share it somewhere else or whatever, or just like basically just have a link to share with someone. And so that's quite interesting. However, it doesn't really seem like she's like super, super active on her YouTube channel. And again, a lot of people aren't, and that's fine. Who cares? I hope she reads those and I hope she's okay. I hope she doesn't feel bombarded, especially with this video too. Sorry, girl. But I think that was worded beautifully by the people in the comment section. I mean, yeah, I'll be facetious. I'll be funny. I'll be sarcastic, whatever. But I mean, when it's all said and done, I don't want these people to be in MLMs. I don't want them to be scammed. I don't want them to scam. My approach might be a little bit different than other people's. I'm not going to tone down my personality just because, some people might not like it or think that it's helpful or whatever. That's fine. Then don't watch my channel. That's okay. I'm more here for entertainment and yes, educational purposes, but let's be honest, more entertainment. Everyone's approach is different. I think that that's very helpful for that specific person though, because she does seem super, super sweet and I'm happy she seems like she found something that like gives her purpose and all that, but it's like, does it really give you purpose, or is that just what they're telling you? Stop. You can have purpose with other things and feel like something else is actually yours, because this isn't yours. It's just a job that you have, It's not a business. It's just your job. Possibly was like dissuaded from trying to actually have like a photography business. That's so sad. I said potentially, I don't know that that's, actually what happened, but that's so sad. I'm sure if she tried to tell her upline, like, oh yeah, I'm going to like actually pursue this instead, I'm sure they would not be happy with that and they'd try to keep her in. I mean, we can almost guarantee that that would happen because we've seen it a billion times before. I really hope that this beautiful woman gets out of money and sees the truth and is able to understand like, oh wow, this actually isn't, all that it's cracked up to be. And hey, just because like you maybe like learned to be confident or whatever in there, you don't owe that to Monat. Like they didn't do that to you. You did that to you, right? I mean, you could have done that without them. And don't fall for the love bombing. This is just a love letter to this beautiful, sweet human. Okay. Anyways, yeah, so it's just some BS that I wanted to call out. Hope that this girl gets out because that's real sad. Make sure you always ask questions. Don't fall for people's over embellishments, whatever, of whatever story they're trying to tell you. Again, always ask, what is their motive? What is their motive? Why are they telling me this? Why is this person in my DMs talking to me about this? And you can make internet friends and y'all can like share trauma, whatever. But if they start trying to get you to do something, sign up for something, have a link, click a link, give them money, buy something, girl, run. You're amazing. Protect yourself on the interwebs. I love ya. Your butt looks amazing. And I really hope that this girl gets out. I'm going to go finish my makeup and then keep filming videos. Like, subscribe, comment, all that. And I'll see you later. Goodbye.